The Hoops end the weekend 4 points clear at the top of the Scottish Premiership after our win over St Mirren and the Rangers losing to Ross County at Dingwall. Let's take a listen at the meltdowns following the defeat. As always, it's glorious. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content.
I'm so disgusted, so disjointed. I really am. Like getting beat for a bunch of journeymen. Shouldn't be happening. Not at this stage of the season, the position we're in. But happened it has, and we'll just have to go on. And the perverse bit is, if we win on Wednesday, there's still a chance. You don't go anywhere with them. You don't go anywhere with them. They were terrible last week, and they were lucky to get out with a result. Let's be honest. But they were absolutely terrible in the second half. They were terrible the whole game. And you notice they could have lost a goal in a few seconds again there. I don't know where we go for here. We go to Dundee, obviously, for here, and we'll just, it's a must win. A must win. If it's still a must. If we didn't win on Wednesday, the league's over. Hanging with the fingertips in us, so I don't know. I'm so disjointed. I couldn't tell you how disappointed I am. It's been a common theme with us all the weeks, or the months even, that we're by force terrible. That is. We've been 6 goals we've lost in 2 games. 2 goals in 3 minutes to a bunch of journeymen. No, I'm sorry. There's a problem there, and it's got to be addressed. I think, I didn't care what the rest of you think, but I think Taverner and Golson, I think their time's up at Rangers. I said that at the start of the season.
What do you say about that? For me, I said it the last number of months, Ox. For me, the telling factor was we had to beat them last Sunday. Fine, you get back the way, and you're looking at it and you're going. I looked at his team selection last Sunday and I says to myself straight away, exactly what you're talking about, and that's why I phoned up. MD, and I'm going to say this, it's as if you're not allowed to criticise a manager. Well, I'm criticising him. It's perfectly evident with anybody that knows anything about football. We needed somebody in the middle of the park for the start of the season. There was a big, strong guy that could win duels. We've been saying it for seasons now. We needed a Gerrard-type player. Somebody that could win the ball and drive with it. We don't have MD. He comes across Big Sterling, who was brought in as a right back. Okay, he never brought him in. He's never played at right back, and we stick him in midfield. And he was a revelation. Then he started moving him the outside right, blah, 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 as we all know, as we've all been saying. But after last week's performance, we had to come out and start in the front foot. We didn't do that. We come into the day and you look at the team sheet and you see he's not even on the park. And you look at what he's putting in the midfield. Lundstrom did rubber the day, I'm sorry. Guy Doyle done one run for me in the first half, and bar that, he was anonymous. You did the same against Celtic whenever you had Lundstrom, anonymous. Lundstrom, anonymous. They play with a wee jump and another guy in the middle of the park that were far, far too quick in their feet for us. There's nobody in there winning duels. Now, he just gave his thing as you put on there. He talks about where players, too many didn't win their duels. We've been saying it for months. I want to know what our manager, the same as the guys before him, are watching and training, because I don't see MD winning duels, especially in the middle of the park. What does another manager look at our team and say, how do you go at Rangers? You use runners up the wings. They don't like it when teams run at them. Taft's said it since the start of his career. Remember, he took pelters a few years back for saying in the Rangers news, we don't like it when teams get in about us. Well, it's never changed. We don't have winners in the middle of the park. Ox, as you've said for day one, that's your engine room. We all know it. We don't have an engine room. You've got a couple of gifted players in the likes of Cantwell and Lawrence, but they're no use when you've not got guys behind them that win the ball and give them the ball in the proper areas. As a result, they're coming back and running all over the park trying to get a ball. It's pathetic. The shape's no there, and it hasn't been there even under Clement. I'm saying it. It's easy to criticise when they fail. I've said it for flipping day one. It's nothing new. We're beating teams that we should be running out of the tap even when we're bad. And that's the results. We haven't laid a finger on them for 3 games now. Okay, he's only had 2 of them. But to come out last Sunday and start off the game the way they did, that was unbelievable. So what do you do today? You've got to come out and go at them for the first whistle. And it was the exact same again. That team came at us, and it's as if they don't know what to do when somebody's running at them. I just don't get it. 100% Ox. The amount of times, even before Clement came in, we haven't changed our style. All this nonsense with certain pundits saying Clement's changed the way we play. No, we haven't. We've not changed the way. We have not changed in any way, shape or form under Clement for the style of play as we did under Beale, as we did even under Gio. We are playing the same way. The only difference was he kept telling us he wanted to play with two wingers. As a result of that, and this is what I would fault him, Ox, we've not been playing with two wingers. He's been playing with Silva out wide, who's never a winger in a million years. To me, he's another Cantwell, but he's tried to stick him out wide left. He tried to play with the wee boy McCausland, who wasn't strong enough. He did tell us that. He couldn't play with him 3 games a week, and then he get crocked. So we've been playing with a guy who's outside left, who's not an outside left, and playing with guys outside right that aren't the wingers. Leaving a guy in the middle, quite frankly, I don't even want to mention his name because he shouldn't be at our club. He's not a striker. He's not a goal scorer. Never will be. So you're looking at it and you're going, well, you've no forward line. So that means your midfield, your powerhouse has to be able to have most of the ball, control games. I ask you a question. How many 90-minute performances have we had for the very start of the season? Maybe 2. Maybe. Other than that, we're playing spurts and starts and spurts. Nowhere near good enough. And it's all down to one area. Yes, I know the defence, the last couple of games have been absolute dire. Tab's no legs left anymore. Goldson can't header a ball. He's never been able to header a ball since he came to the club. So you're looking at it and you're going, well, you've got to keep the pressure off them. You can only do that when you've got a strong midfield. We've got no midfield. We've got about 8 or 9 midfielders now. And I'm telling you, Ox, I'm saying it. You could let every one of them go because they're not strong enough and they're not good enough for our club. The only one I'd maybe give past Marksy is, and even that's a big if, is Diamondi because he's only a young boy. He needs to put millions of strength on his body because even him coming from another country, the foreigners do not like getting tackled. You said it months ago when you says, watch him in a 50-50. He bottles it. He never jumps for a ball. So you can't have that at our club when you're playing in Scotland. You might get away with the odd game in Europe because they're not tackling you the same. But in our league, they're in about your ankles. So therefore, you need guys with stature that can hold their own. We've not got that.
Celtic fans, what do you make of our result yesterday against St Mirren? And what did you make of Rangers losing to Ross County and the fans' reactions? Let us know down in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video, guys. Make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.